With nearly 12,000 miles of state and interstate highways, along with more than 100,000 miles of county highways and local roads, Wisconsin has made a huge investment in infrastructure to provide safe and efficient travel for all types of motor vehicles. To help protect this investment, the Wisconsin Department of Transportation's Division of State Patrol enforces safety and weight requirements for large trucks and other commercial motor vehicles. For this important mission, the State Patrol operates 13 safety and weight enforcement facilities that are strategically located around the state. At the safety and weight enforcement facilities, State Patrol inspectors monitor scales that weigh trucks and other commercial motor vehicles to ensure they are in compliance with weight limits. Enforcing weight limits helps preserve highway infrastructure and improves traffic safety. Overweight vehicles cause damage to roadways and bridges that leads to costly repairs and reconstruction. It is estimated that overweight vehicles cause more than $35 million in damages each year to highway infrastructure in Wisconsin. In addition, overweight vehicles are harder to control and stop at highway speeds, which can cause crashes. While enforcing weight limits, State Patrol inspectors also examine commercial motor vehicles' safety equipment and check drivers' credentials and logbooks. Vehicles and drivers with safety violations are placed out of service until the problems are corrected. Along with inspectors at the safety and weight enforcement facilities, the State Patrol has mobile inspectors who patrol highways to detect overweight and unsafe commercial motor vehicles. The mobile inspectors' cruisers carry portable scales for weighing vehicles. Let's take a look at how a safety and weight enforcement facility works. One of the State Patrol's most technologically advanced facilities is located near the Illinois border on Interstate 39 and 90. Sergeant Ann Maxson explains how it operates.
When a truck is out on the interstate, we process them by bringing them into the scale by different methods. One of the means that we have is a weigh and motion sensor out on the interstate. And the trucks are directed to be in the right lane. They cross over the sensor, which weighs them and measures their axle spacing. Takes all that information into consideration, and it takes a look at their safety rating. If their trucks are not overweight or close on weights, their safety rating is good, their credentials are good, the truck is allowed to continue on down the interstate. If the system senses that the vehicle is potentially overweight or it's going to be pulled in for a random safety inspection, then that truck is given a message to pull into the scale. Once it enters the scale ramp, it is then screened again. We'll look at the weights of the vehicle, take a general overall look at the vehicle, looking for any obvious equipment violations. We'll look for registration, fuel tax, vehicle markings. We'll take a look at the driver to see if the driver is wearing his seatbelt and look to see if there's any clutter or anything that's obstructing the driver's vision, field of view, while they're on the scale. Once we've done all that and we don't see anything obviously wrong or we don't have a reason to stop them, that truck will be allowed to proceed. And then it'll continue on down the road and we move on to the next truck. Once they're here at the scale and we make a determination that the truck is overweight, we'll print out the weights, we'll pull the vehicle around, we'll do an inspection on the vehicle. We can do a level 1 inspection, which is a full-fledged inspection that encompasses checking the driver qualifications, his CDL, his hours of service, and then also looking at the vehicle. Going around the outside of the vehicle looking for any equipment violations. We go underneath the vehicle checking for the brakes, the suspension, we check load securement. It's a level 1 inspection is our full, most comprehensive inspection that we do. A level 2 inspection is we do a walk-around inspection of the vehicle. We take a walk around the outside and we look at anything that we can look at and get to without having to physically go underneath the vehicle. And then our level 3 inspection is a driver only, where our main focus is on the driver. We'll be looking at his hours of service once again, like I said, his CDLs to make sure he's qualified to drive, that he's also medically qualified to drive, and that he has a valid license. We're trying to remove those unsafe vehicles from the road before the crashes happen, trying to be proactive.
Throughout its long history, the State Patrol has been instrumental in safety and weight enforcement for commercial motor vehicles throughout Wisconsin. The State Patrol's efforts have helped preserve highway infrastructure and reduce costly repairs and reconstruction. These efforts have also helped reduce traffic crashes caused by unsafe commercial vehicles and drivers. Through its safety and weight enforcement, the State Patrol is protecting Wisconsin's investment in a modern highway transportation system and making roadways safer for everyone.